Thank you very much, Samson. Good evening. The police is empowered first by the Constitution to protect every citizen, but also empowered under the different acts to regulate public gatherings. And therefore, due to that, its mandate comes out very, very clear to ensure that there is law and order in case there are any public protests.
The English say that if you are to err, you would rather err on the side of caution. Is that the line the police takes?
Oh yes, we come out sound the caution so that you don't say I didn't know and you're caught on the wrong side of the law. To come out and say, please, if you think you have a right cause, if you think you need to express your right, your constitutional right, then come out and inform us, so that we can guide, we can regulate to ensure that there is law and order.
When you hear the language and phraseology from the police, it seems to have a predetermined position that these individuals are planning mayhem, causing confusion, interrupting people's work. Is this because you have intelligence in that direction?
Yes, Samson. One, we are dealing with people that we don't know. We've not gotten any person who has come out to say, look, we are here. We intend to exercise our right to demonstrate over a certain issue. So we don't know. We are working in space. And therefore, the police cannot act when it doesn't know whom it's going to act with.
Precisely. Does Uganda Police Force benchmark anywhere? And if you may, are there any lessons you've picked from the events happening in within our neighborhood in the east?
Yeah, we've seen such demonstrations coming up when they are not controlled and they get out of hand. Our example is the case in Kenya. We saw what happened, where including our Uganda house was burnt because there was no control. So this comes as a caution to us as Uganda that really we've gotten to regulate and know who is coming out and how best can we help. Then we can act accordingly.
Generally speaking, by the time somebody is at the rank of AIGP, they have a long professional work with the force. From that experience with the force, do you recall at any point where protests were allowed to go on with the supervision of the police that ended very well and nothing went overboard?
Yes, we have seen some protests going on, or some, call them walks going on uninterrupted when the police is informed and makes it very, very clear on the routing, on the direction to follow. Also, to be protected in case of any harm or in case of any danger. There have been those instances. And we say the same now, that please come out and we say we can work together to bring about law and order.
Assistant Inspector General of Police Ubaldo Bamunoba, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for looking lean and smart in that khaki uniform. That is not to be said of everyone.